Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of May Google Be With You. Today is an exciting day because we're going to get to geek out a little bit with the new features of Google Sites, including making buttons and animated banners. But today with me is a Google Sites ninja. My friend, my colleague, Mr. Devin Austin is here to showcase some of the amazing things he's been doing with Google Sites for remote learning. Hey, Devin.
Hey, everybody.
And so Devin has created so many Google Sites from the beginning. When we first started Google Sites, you were one of those first Google ninjas who super got into it just to realize how we could create these materials to support our students asynchronously. But now it seems like so much more important now than ever that we have this one-stop shop for everybody to see things.
100%. Making it easy for kids to find things is great, and I really love Google Sites. And like Trish had said, kind of from a couple years ago, being a Google ninja and starting with Sites, we were lucky enough at our school to be one of the first few. So now I've kind of created a online grade 4 learning site. And included in there, I have a way for the students to connect with teachers. You'll see I have a little Microsoft Teams icon there, and the kids can just click it and automatically it takes them to Microsoft Teams. And just information for parents too. I really find Google Sites is great for that. But today, what I'm really excited to share with you guys is how I created those nice little nifty subject-specific buttons at the bottom. I used Google Drawings to create them, and then I saved them as PNG files. And Trish has up on there just a little button that we're going to kind of share with you. So this is a little template that I've created with instructions, step by step of how you can create the button and insert it into your Google site. So, I mean, there's so many options with buttons. You can use only text. You can go and use Bitmojis if you want. Kind of the possibilities are endless when it comes to customized buttons in Google Sites. So this will be included below the video. So that way you can go through it, as well as I've included a little nifty button template video there to help get you started with creating your buttons for your Google site.
I love that you made this for us. I love that you're going to take us through step by step, because what's nice about Google Drawings is it does give you a canvas size that is perfect for buttons. Any of these side material things that Devin has included when you say File, Download, and PNG, so it can be that transparent image. None of those extra things are included, but it is so easy to make the sites so visually appealing to our students and to our parents, and maybe even just to support our English language learners. Now, I have to say, you're a very humble person, but below this video, we've got example sites of many different sites that you have made over the years to be able to support your students, your remote site. And as well, we've had quite a few other Edmonton Catholic School teachers that have made sites to support remote learning from teachers that are teaching in our Indigenous schools, early learning, junior high. These are just such of amazing examples of what can be possible with this new remote reality. And today we made a bit of a button. Hey, Devin, just to celebrate May Google Be With You. So you can have things like images and emojis. Yeah, I love this. So just such an easy way to be able to do it and to be able to put it onto a site. Now, when you're on your site, I do have my tech support site here, and there's a couple things we want to show you. Again, when you're inserting a button, really the easiest thing is you're just inserting an image and you're searching it from your drive. You could upload it if you want, but what's going to be great, whoever invented this recent button, Devin, should just be given some type of a prize. Because
especially for remote learning, having to upload so many things to kids and put it in places.
Yeah.
Recent is probably my best friend right now because I have so many presentations going on. Keeping my head straight sometimes is a little crazy.
You got it. So this is the type of button that Devin has made, where you can simply insert it as an image, and then you can link it. You could link this to a page inside your site. You could link this to an outside website. You could even link it back to your Google Classroom. all of those are possibilities. I have to say, Devin, you and I agree. We like this a little bit better than the whole button that they actually give you here. If I said Google site and I made it the link, I just think these ones are not as pretty. They're just text-based. That's what they look like. Look at the difference of these buttons. I'm going to pull this on up here beside the other ones. Look at these buttons and look at this button. Definitely difference.
100%. Honestly, the customized buttons just give a little bit something, I guess, different to your Google Sites. And again, like you were talking about the whole visual aspect for even our ELL students. If we incorporate images and text, limited text in the buttons, then we can support those students even that way. So they don't have to read as much text to know where to go. Overall, yeah, so it's really awesome.
Well, when you come to your site, I can imagine as a student or a parent, Devin, you come to the site, you see exactly what you need. Here's where your meetings are. Here's your at-home learning. I can click on math, and not only am I getting to math, but you have set this up with other materials, like mind-blowing, just so that students know exactly what they're doing every single week.
For sure. And kind of at the top there where there's that Mathletics and little stopwatch, those are just sites we were using consistently in class. So it's just quick links so the students are able to get to it quickly. But what we've kind of done is created at the top there, that geometry one is a hyperdoc. And then the rest are Google Slides presentations. So honestly, the kids can just preview the presentation, use it directly in the site. If it's too small for them, just a little top corner there, the little button there will actually kind of just get them where they need to go, even in the presentation, linking things. We've kind of found the less, material we're giving them to access, the easier it is for them to follow along.
This is so awesome. It's such an amazing example. We're so thankful you shared it with us. He gave a little teaser of HyperDoc and choice boards. Just, Devin's going to be back with me this week, and we're going to be talking a little bit how we create HyperDocs and choice boards. But we also want to show you two more things that we can do inside of these Google Sites. One of them is there's a new announcement feature. This is a really fantastic upgrade where it posts an announcement along the top of the banner of your site, and you can make that clickable. Now, whether that's an announcement for maybe your weekly update to something, maybe it's a Teams meeting that you're doing. Here, of course, I was advertising a little NTech Strikes Back. Where are you going to find it? It's the most hidden place. People, I don't even think realized, Devin, that this feature got released simply because it was hidden inside the gear button. So you're looking for that gear button on the top right-hand side, and you're going to see announcement banner. Do you want it displayed? What color do you want that banner? And of course, you can include some custom colors. What is the announcement you're making? What's the button label? And hey, what do you want it to link to? Again, that can link to something right there in your site, or that could link to something in your Google Classroom or in your team chat or whatever it is that you're doing. I just think this is such a cool update. Probably the best cool update. I know we've got a few things like image carousels or placeholders, but this to me is one of those ones that really stands out this year.
It's kind of nice, especially if you're having weekly meetings or something like that where you're just reading with the kids. That would be a great sort of feature to post there. So as soon as they access your Google site, they know here, I click here, I can hear the read aloud, either it be live or with me just in general, reading the story to them.
Exactly. Now, one more feature we want to tell you, because Devin and I like to geek out when it comes to making our sites being engaging and interactive. So you can take this one as an extra or not, but we like being able to do animated banners. Now, the banner, you can always create custom banners. And that was last year's Make Google Be With You episode where I was teaching custom banners. This year is going to teach you how to animate them. What's really neat about this is that we can actually set up a Google Slides presentation or a Google Drawings. It doesn't matter which one you do. And what you're looking to do is File, Page Setup, and instead of it being, if I hit the right one, File, Page Setup, you are going to your custom, and you want this to be pixels. And the trick, the magic number when it comes to creating banners for Google Classrooms or Google Sites is 800 by 200. Now, something that we've had some fun with is you could make sharks swim across the page. You could have simple machines doing things, parts of the flower being able to grow and change. We had some fun with some Bitmojis. And so, of course, I went to go grab my Bitmoji. And, you know, we could be dueling lightsabers. We could be doing anything that I want here. I'm just going to go ahead and just drag this one down. Whatever one that you are doing, there I'm falling. Oh, no. What you're going to do is you're simply going to duplicate your slide and you're going to move your Bitmoji. Maybe you're going to hit the Alt and the arrow key so that it tips. Maybe you're going to hit just the arrow key so it moves. And again, Control D, duplicate, and you can Alt arrow key move it. Get it over there a little bit, and we're just creating. Do you guys remember the flip books, Devin? Did you ever go get those flip books when you were a kid? Where it basically, you know, it would just basically change, you would move all of those different pieces. So I'm doing that over and over and over again. I think that's so fun. And this is an example of one that I did a little more. So I took my Bitmoji and I made my flip book of my cartwheel, okay? There's this awesome service called Tall Tweets, where what you can do is you can select a Google Slides presentation. It'll even go search any of your recent presentations. I've got lots in here. Let me just go grab my banner one. It's going to go search my presentations. I can go grab my banner. I've got sharks swimming, you name it. And it's going to create for you a little GIF that you're going to be able to download and save to your Google Drive. Now, once this is finished downloading and creating, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to come here to my banner. I'm going to change this image, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upload this image or select the image that I just created, wherever you've saved that. And suddenly, woo, we are having some fun on our banners in our Google Sites. Your kids are really going to love how engaging and exciting this can be, just being able to create something like this. So grab our templates. There's a full tutorial video, of course, on Tall Tweets, being able to teach you how to do those step-by-steps. But honestly, it's duplicate the slide, move your Bitmoji. Can't get easier than that. So
no, that's for sure. And it just adds something fun to your Google Sites. I really love it. So it's great.
So Devin, thank you for being here today. Thank you for providing us all of those examples of the amazing Google Sites you have always been using, but just really showcasing how you've transitioned those sites to support remote learning, because this is our reality probably for a while now. But and thank you for teaching us how to use those buttons. I'm really excited to hang out with you and geek out later this week while we're doing choice boards and HyperDocs as well.
For sure. Thank you so much for having me and having a little geek out session. It was awesome. So it's great to show off those skills.
Awesome. Well, bye everybody, and we will see you on the next episode of May Google Be With You.